Today in this class, I will discuss some of the most important question and answer from the lesson Life and Learning. This is a chapter included in the syllabus for HS first year alternative English. All these questions are prepared keeping in view all the previous year's question papers. Please note, if you want to score a very high mark in this examination for alternative English subject, you should read the chapter thoroughly and study all the question and answer. This video is only for suggestive purpose. Do not depend on this video completely. So let us see our first question for today. This one is our first question for today. Who taught GB Show the early basics? This is a extra question, okay, not the textual one. I am giving some extra question. Hope this will come in your exam. Answer is, the early basics were taught to Show by his governess. He never went to school, but a governess who used to come in his house to teach him actually taught him the early basics. Okay, that means what? To how to read or how to write, then the calculations and all. Okay. Next question. When did GB Shaw receive the Nobel Prize? Here we can see that GB Shaw was a Nobel Prize winner. He received this prize in the year 1925. Next question. Which country did not have boots divided into left and right? By the reading of the chapter, we see that there are some countries which do not mark the left and right in the boots. That means in the shoes which we bought in India, which we buy in India, have left and are written in the bottom of the shoes. But there are some countries where it is not written. So answer is, the boots have not been divided into left and right in Germany. In Germany, what happened? They do not mark the boots or the shoes as left and right. They do not write L or R for the shoes in Germany. Okay. I hope you have understood the answer. Next question. How is a crammer helpful? Answer will be, he looks through old question papers. A crammer is helpful because he looks through old question papers and he can make a attempt or make an idea that what are the question that the examiner keep on asking again and again. Like you can take the example of this video. I have taken all these questions from the previous year's question paper only. That means what? If we study previous year's question paper dedicatedly, you can score a good mark. That is why a crammer is helpful, because he sees the old question papers before any examination. Like we see any question paper, let us say that for the HS first year examination of 2024, we can read all the previous years question paper like 2023, 22 and 21. Okay, but in our case, it is our new textbook that we can not find the old question papers many. Okay, but we can find one or two. We will study this and we will try to make some question important so that it will be helpful for our exam and you can score a good mark easily. Okay, let us see our next question for today. What are the basic necessities of life that are not taught at school? Answer will be, the basic necessities such as drinking, breathing, eating and sleeping are not taught at school. Next question. Where was GB Shaw born? GB Shaw was born in Ireland. Next question. Shaw calls somebody an ignoramus. Who is that person? Answer is himself. So call himself as an ignoramus. In the upcoming questions, you can see that why he has called him ignoramus. Okay. Now let us see our next question. Which part of schooling is the hardest? And according to Shaw, the early part of schooling is the hardest. Why? We will study this in the upcoming question answer. In this video only, we will study this because why he has said like this, that the early part of schooling is a very dangerous thing. Next question. Who insists on having shocks sewn as left and right? Answer will be GB Shaw insists on having shocks sewn or as left and right. Next question. What is Shaw's interesting opinion on routine? Answer will be GB Shaw's or George Bernard Shaw's interesting opinion on routine is that although routine are meant to be for everybody, but in reality they suit nobody. GB Shaw says that though school routines are made for everybody, everybody should follow the routine, but nobody suits on it. Do not nobody suits on it. That means nobody follow the routine carefully, right? Okay. Next question. Why were English people going to live in Germany astonished? Some outsider from Germany who come to Germany, why they become astonished? Why the English people who are going to live in Germany in vacation, they are astonished? Why they are? What they see? What they see? You know the answer, I hope, na? English people going to live in Germany were astonished because Germans did not have their boots divided into left and right. As I have already said that German people do not mark their shoes as left and right like we in India we do, na? That is why the English people who will live in Germany will be astonished by seeing this. Okay, next question. Why is Da Vinci's notebook is considered funny? Answer will be Da Vinci's notebook is considered funny because his thoughts and views were not accepted in reality and is dismissed as funny. Next question. Why does Shaw call himself an educated man? Answer will be Shaw calls himself an educated man because he has earned his living by hard work, and that is the only thing that a highly educated man can do. Next question. Why did not the governess teach Shaw the table of logarithms and the binomial theorem? According to Shaw, why the governess, who is the teacher of GB Shaw, in our present day, it is a tuition teacher, right, or home tutor. We call him as a home tutor. So the question is, why does this home tutor or the governess did not teach logarithms and binomial theorem to our writer? Answer is, the governess did not teach Show the table of logarithms and the binomial theorem because according to Shaw, she did not know them herself. According to Shaw, she did not know them herself. That is why the governess did not teach the logarithms and binomial theorem to George Bernard Shaw. It is his view only. We do not giving any view. We are just reading the chapter and solving the question and answer. And I hope this video only most of the question will come on. Okay. So study this question dedicatedly. Okay. Next question. Why was school like a penal servitude for Shaw? Why did not show like the schooling? Shaw was born with a imaginative personality and could peruse the works of art, of writing, verse, chronicles, yet he could not produce the textbook. Mane, uh, here we can say that George Bernard Shaw can read the critical textbook easily, but he could not understand the textual school books, because why? Because as they were composed by individuals who did not have any idea how to write. According to Shaw, the books which were written by the writer, they actually do not know how to write. That is why school was like a penal servitude for him, because the school textbook were uh, tougher or toughest for him compared to the normal books or the critical books, right? Okay, let us see our next question for today. Why is a crammer helpful? Answer will be same question have we have studied uh, for 1 mark, right? Now we will study this for 2 marks or 3 marks as per the examiner. Answer will be a crammer can find out what question are going to be asked by studying the old question papers until he knows all the questions that the examiners have to keep asking over and over again. That is why a grammar is helpful according to Shaw. Okay, that means all the students should follow this step, that he before preparing or before attempting for a exam, he should go all the question papers thoroughly. Then only he can get an idea what are the question actually the examiner will ask. Okay, that is why according to Shaw, grammar can be helpful in such case. Okay, let us see our next question for today. Why are school achievements are unimportant? Answer will be the school achievements are unimportant because life continues to be a bigger school with a full set of challenges, and thus school achievements do not matter in everyday life. The basics of reading and doing sums learned at school days always come in use, but the rest taught through an exam routine are all useless according to Shaw. Next question. Why is the early part of schooling is hardest? According to Shaw, the early part of schooling is hardest because when the child is shown how to produce or how to read, compose mean write, and calculate, since he guarantees it is a enormous accomplishment of sheer learning, and the most noteworthy part of that will be that uh, one always forgets being shown this thing, the things which are taught to us in early part, that means in nursery or kg levels, we most probably the things have forgotten, right? Only the calculation and the words, the letter we have remembered till now, but all the other things we have forgotten. Na? That is why the GB show says that it is the early part of schooling, because we are taught so many things, but in reality we remember only a a few part. Okay, only a few part. Okay, here is our ending of the video. We shall meet you in the next video. Thank you all.